What's happening? Oh, Jesus Christ, we need to start the fucking thing. Give me a second. Hang on. Let me just put this up a bit more so you can see me. There we go. Right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another watch along. QPR with Sheffield United today. Big tough game. As anyone catch the preview show, honestly, I'm a bit nervous with this one. Let's have a look at the comments first on who's in the chat. Hopefully you can see me clearly. So Eleanor, welcome to the chat. Hi DB, how are you? I'm all good, man, thank you. Feeling a lot better than yesterday, I'll tell you that. Am I confident? Not really, but the team is very surprising. We'll get into that in a second. Foley says, hey DB, hope you're well. I'm all good, man. Interesting lineup, Morgan in midfield and Escudina starting. Foley, J Clark as well. I'm still a little nervous. Hopefully Benny can grab another and get us a taste for a goal. Foley, I would have started Collie though instead. Totally understand that. I don't know, my prediction has changed from yesterday. Okay, now mine is 2-2, 2 late goals from Morgan and Kone. Okay. Comment you ask, Harvey at DB, I'm scared, bro. School wars are happening. Well, I don't know what's going on. I don't focus on politics and shit like that. At the end of the day, it's all bollocks, and don't bring it in my chat. I would say, I don't care for politics. So yeah, we could do a different channel, whatever. We'll talk about a different channel, but I'm not talking about politics today. Fuck that shit. Fuck DB, you hit 507. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's building. It's building. It's gonna be a boring 0-0. West 12 says subscribers. Congrats, you. Yo, West 12. Probably counts. Says. What do you mean? Oh god, I'm not gonna read any of them. Jeez. I think it's gonna be a 3-2. Harvey says. DB, what's good, lad? Hope you're doing okay. I'm all good, man. Honestly, a bit nervous about the game. Saw your comment on QPR for Harvey Vale's goal of the month. My comment. What do you mean? If you could send me the link for that, I would love to see it. Nick says, hi DB. H-Football, hi DB. Still hoping for a 2-1 to us. Well, thank you for tuning in. Much love, much appreciation as always from you guys. Nick, Harvey, H-Football, West 12, obviously Foley. Who else we got here? Ryan's a bit late, I reckon. He's not in the chat yet. Eleanor, as always, welcome in. So yeah, there are definitely goals today, hopefully. No, West 12 comment. West 12 comment. What do you mean? I saw your comment on QPR for Harvey Bell's golden month. Oh, what? Oh, right, okay, I see what you mean. Fair enough. I thought you meant me. I didn't know because I didn't see shit. So yeah. Anyway, right, okay. Well, let's get into the teams anyway. Like Foley says, very, very different team. So here it is. So in goal, QPR, Joe Walsh. Left back, Escudina replacing. In fact, hang on, let me just post this. I forgot about this. There we go. Post that. So everyone knows we're on live. Game will be starting real soon. So yeah, right. So yeah, Joe Walsh in goal. Escudina replacing Davis as Davis is uneligible for this game. Obviously, parent club. Clark Salter replaces basically I would say Amadou and Bengay. So it's Clarkson done at the back with Ronnie shifting back to right back. Good to see that, to be honest. It looks like we're going 4-4-2. Sato on the left, Varane and Morgan both in there replacing Hayden and Madsen. Obviously Madsen injured there. Vale on the right with Kone and Benny up front. So a couple of changes in the squad. Is it a stronger squad? I personally think the midfield is very interesting. To have Varane and Morgan both in the middle is something that we can actually look at, see what today offers, because that there is all about pretty much creativity and defending wise in that midfield. I'm still not confident with today's game, I would say, but I personally think that setup is a bit differently, you know. I'm more confident with seeing Ronnie on the right and Clark Salter in the middle. Escudina, I'm not too sure about. I would have personally put Mbenge there, but It's Escudina's birthday, so happy birthday, Escudina. If that's what they posted earlier about Escudina. So yeah. But apart from that, not much else to say. Here is the Sheffield United team. Actually, let's talk about the bench, actually. So Ben Hamer on the bench with Mbenge, Adamson, Cook, Smith, Isaac Caden, Pearman, Paul Smith, and Ryan Colley. So we get to see Paul Smith and Steve Cook both back on the bench returning. I don't know what happened to them. It'd be very interesting to find out why they were dropped for the past couple of weeks. Maybe it was fitness, maybe it was something to do with that. I'm not too sure. But they're on the bench. We have a bit of a stronger bench than we did at Southampton, I would say. So it's very interesting to see. And we're going to see what happens. Now, for Sheffield United, they have a very strong side. Obviously, Davis in goal, with Burrows, Bindon, Tanganga, and Hoover at the back. Rodewald, Peck in midfield with Cannon, O'Hare, and Chong and Campbell all basically attacking. On the bench of them, Faxon, Sariki, Haidar, Guinness, Rothwell, Ablasta, Brooks, Hamer, and Bamford. Listen, look, they have a very strong bench. Very strong bench. They got Bamford on the bench. They got Hamer on the bench. You know, they're two strong players that are going to be very dangerous for us. So, yeah. We got to be on alert for that, for sure. I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest. It's going to be challenging. It really is. It's going to be really challenging. Alright, let's have a look at most of the comments, what people are saying. Not sure about Escudina. Oh, sorry, I missed. There are definitely goals today, hopefully in our favour. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Kone is up front. Hopefully he can show us what he can do. Paul Smith, I'm happy with the lineup. Not sure about Escudina though. If only Paul Smith suits to get this game, I would have started him as well. It's a joke. Hello mate, how are you? I'm okay, Ryan. How are you? All good. You are Robert. Ah, right. Robert. Hello. Robert. The one that wanted to... I'll take off Escudina, put Donda, and make it fair enough. Cool. Well, we got some people in the chat. We got a big group of us today. We do. Big game today. Hopefully we don't get Bomberclot in here. Annoying everyone again. So yeah, if everyone remembers the Sheffield United game at Bramwell Lane on the Watchalong, that was a bit of a mad one. So yeah, good day with Robert in here. Listen, Robert's the entertainer, mate, not me. Robert's the one that is keeping the chat well discussing, really. Gonna be good. So yeah, that's been his shit. Headless chicken. Oh gosh, I remember him. But Pete says Pele, W12 Pele. Have you just changed your name to W12 Pele? Yeah, that was a mad stream. Yeah. Well, it's not long to kick off. 5 minutes roughly. Now, I think there was something about Ben Williams on Twitter today. I don't know if anyone saw it. It was actually a weird one. Let me see if I can find it because I've lost it now. Let's see if I can find it. Because someone sent it to me. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I just remembered now what I want to talk about it. So, it wasn't Ben Williams. Ben Jacobs, if anyone knows Ben Jacobs, he does the QPR development stuff, right? On Twitter. Now, he just posted something about one of the QPR ladies. Yesterday, Fem Orchard confirmed she sadly completely ruptured her ACL against Fulham. Fem is seeking 10k raised, 3.3k at the moment to pay for her surgery rehab. I would personally say, everyone, honestly, if you can, go click the link on Twitter and honestly help her, man. Honestly, I've said this. I'm gonna put some donations together as well. and put it through. It might not be much, but listen, look, I'm a bit shocked that when I saw that news, why the club ain't helping more with the women's side like that. You know, I would have thought the owners would have been like, all right, cool. You know, let's put that, let's sort that out. So yeah. I would honestly say if all the players could put some money together and pay for that, that would be immense, honestly. You know, I think Amadou and Benge's already done it. I think that's what he says. I think he said something about Richard Kone, Varane have already made fantastic donations. So yeah, honestly, I think more players need to kind of contribute to that to help. Listen, ACL injuries, and when I heard that they're not paying, the club's not paying for it, absolute disgraceful, man. Honestly, I think honestly when it comes down to women's football as well, there should be some security of help where if stuff like that happens, it can help them. So yeah, don't get me wrong, ACLs are the worst injuries. Look at Dembele, but honestly, it's kind of a nightmare. So if anyone could go and support it, much love, much appreciation. Our women's team is kind of doing well this season. You know, we're obviously focusing a lot more on the development and the women's team at the moment. So yeah, but hopefully, fingers crossed, the QPR club can sort something out to help her. So much love for her on that one. Alright, almost kick off, people. Almost kick off. We're almost there. If you lot can just hit the like button on the video, it helps a lot. And we can crack on and get on with this game. Target today, what should we go? 20, 25? 25 likes on the video. Shall we go with that? I think that's quite accomplishable, isn't it? Yeah. Well, he says, "Come on, you R's." I wouldn't be surprised if we see Patrick in here soon. Patrick should be joining us just before the game starts. It's what? It's about 9, 10 o'clock there in Canada. So fingers crossed he tunes in. It's weird how I remember these people, man, honestly. Right, QPR team is out. I'm still saying 2-2. I'm still saying 1-1. I'm still saying 1-1. I think that's what I said yesterday, if I remember. 1-1 is the way to go for me, honestly. I think, personally, it's a tough game, man. Look, I'm going to say this. I don't know if it's a packed out stadium. If it is, it helps us, but I just have no confidence in Escudino at the moment. I have no confidence. Hey, there he is. Patrick's in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. How's the weather in Canada at the moment? Oh. Alright. There's a 4-4-2 we are playing today. 4-4-2. So yeah. Oh, I'm not really happy with the 4-4-2, to be honest. Three degrees. Okay, okay. Alright, about to kick off. Hopefully the teams, you can see the teams, hopefully. Reset that. We get the starter kicking off. We need to clock. There we go. Clock's ready. Patch said 2-0 to QPR. Okay. Listen, look, if we get the win, happy days. I'm happy with that. But listen, I just want to see a very, very good performance today. I do. I just want to see us attack a bit more. And the defensive ability has to be a bit better, I would say. So yeah. Is Madsen out for the season? I don't know if he's out for the season. There's no news on him at the moment on any injuries, which I'm really hating. But the likely chances are, if it's his hamstring that's gone, thinking about he could be back for maybe mid-April, end of April. But I think he might be out for the rest of the season, personally. Alright, let's see what Harvey Vale can do today as well. We need our Harvey Vale. We do. Right, Sheffield United kick off, and it should be a free kick straight away though, with O'Hare taking down Harvey Vale. But Sheffield United have cleared it up there. It's gonna be a goal kick straight away to Joe Walsh. It is. Oh wait, what am I doing? There we go. Sorry, people. There we go. You can see the teams now. Forgot about it. Right. Right, Varane was on the ball there. Now we can say a bit of a difference there with Clarkson and Varane. One's had a haircut, one hasn't. Joe Walsh clearing up the pitch to Kone. And Kone hoofing it up there again. We're doing this again today, are we? Okay, we're just starting to hoof it up. Madsen is a massive loss for the team, 100%. Hopefully Kieran Morgan can do something. You know, this is time to kind of impress with what he can do. So yeah. Norwich beat Leicester 2-0. Jeez. Alright, Escudina to take the throw in. And he plays it back to Clark Salter. Alright, he sees Varane, who plays it back to Joe Walsh. Alright, Jimmy Dunn. Hi Eleanor, how are you? Bench looking a little strong, Patrick says. Prepare for pain, Robert says. Prepare for pain. We're at war today. We're at war today, people. Right. 2 minutes gone. And it's nothing there at the moment, really. Escudine on the ball. And it's going to be a throw-in to QPR, I believe. Why is Mbenge on the bench? Don't even ask me, please. Don't even ask. I have no idea. Honestly, I would prefer him at left back today, but don't think it's gonna happen. Vale and Benny, Eleanor saying goals from Eleanor. Okay, 2-1. Well, it's 0-0 at the moment. It's 0-0 at the moment. Sheffield United on the ball. It's cleared up the... Jimmy Dunn doing well there. Escudina can't keep it in. Right. Chong, it is Chong, I believe it is, who's just thrown it in. Doing this today, are we? Okay. Right. Chong on the ball now on the right wing. Goes across to the left. And Davis is in the stands watching the game today. Just to let everyone know. I think Edwards will do well on the right. I think he will. You know, he's been really good on the right since we've signed him. You know, he does well in the middle. But we'll see what happens today. I would have preferred Mbenge on the left today, but it's not going to happen, is it? So, yeah. Right. Clark sorry to throw him. Right, another throw into QPR. Right. Just a bit of a dead game at the moment, I'm not going to lie. Clark sort of throwing it in. And it's gone straight to Sheffield United. Escudino actually doing well there with the challenge. Back to Joe Walsh now. And we've cleared up the field to Sato, who loses it. And Peck to Hoover. Why is Escudino starting? We can't be playing a top team like Sheffield United and try giving a young lad that has proven wrong. Listen, it's basically because it's either two reasons, right? He has to play him because obviously what they've said to him of the youngsters, or two, he honestly thinks he's the best option at left back than Mbenge is. So it's the only things I can think of. Ipswich have taken the lead with Mehmeti against Swansea 1-0. Alright, it's gonna be a throw to QPR on the it's Sheffield United. It's Sheffield United throwing. Or what is it? QPR throw? You're pointing the wrong way, ref. Come on, fix it, man. Jeez, you're pointing the wrong way. What are you doing? Bloody hell. Alright, here's a Sheffield United throw. Poetry won today already. The gap getting bigger from 6. It's coming, but it's becoming that. It's, do you know what it is? It's that where it's getting so close to the end of the season. Teams are stressing out. It's that simple. Teams are stressing out. This is why I question Junior. It's one of them things though, man. Listen, look, listen, look, I honestly would say yes, I agree. You know, Escudina is not ready to play, but I guess he sees something, or he has to play him. He's been, there's something in his contract maybe, or you know, I don't know. Right, Chong whips it in, and it's cleared away by Jimmy Dunn, and blocked there by Kieran Morgan. Why is it doing this today? No. Right, Kieran Morgan's cleared up the field. No one there on the run though. Julian still thinks he's in France. W12P. W12 Loftus, did you change your name to P? W12P. Hope 3 goals plus, Singletree says. He's a gambling addict. Right, Chong on the ball to Tanganga. Intercepted. Escudina giving away a throw in there. Yeah, I did. Was sick of the old one. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Chef Jai whip it in. And it's going to be a clearance by Ronnie. Escudina doing okay there. Varane, can he clear it? It's a free kick, QPR in the penalty box. Jimmy Dunn, the unsung hero of the season. He has really stepped up being captain. Yours. I agree. But I think Southampton was a bit of a letdown with him as captain, you know. I expected a lot better from him. I'm not going to lie. A game like that, and, you know, he's got to do a lot better. Honestly, he's got to do a lot better. Yeah. Alright, it's a free kick to QPR. Joe Walsh to take. Right, it's gone long. Kieran Morgan, what are you doing? Sato's actually got into it. Good play there. Harvey Vale on the right. He's got support. Whipped in. Oh, unlucky Daniel Benny. We're still on the ball, hopefully. Varane. Oh, he's done well there. Absolutely beautiful play there by Varane. That was a lot better for QPR there. A lot better. If Oxford beat West Bromwich Albion, it gets really interesting at the bottom. A personality thinks that this one's one of the relegated. Listen, look, they were both up there. They were both up there at the start. So were we. Oh, it's a good play. Kone's giving it to Sato. What can he do with it here? Into the box. No. Plays it back. Escudina whips it in. It's a better ball. It's going to be a corner to QPR. It's actually a good ball. Lee Thompson, hi, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Good from Bold Varane. Probably says Sandfield playing out of his socks at Norwich. Honestly, I think he's gone. I think he's gone in the summer to Norwich. I think. You know, hopefully we get a good price tag for him. You know, his retirement plan, I guess, down in Suffolk. Down in the old countryside. Right. Harvey Vale to whip it in. It's good ball in. Back post. Oh, it's being grabbed. Clock sorter is. Kieran Morgan whips it back in. Gets headed out. Varane shoots. And it's a perfect shot by Varane. Oh no, it's Escudina. Well, that makes sense there. That makes perfect sense. Escudina. You know, I really miss Kenneth Powell. I'm not going to lie, man. I really miss him. He was a cracking player for QPR. Kenneth Powell. Loftus Scorpio, hi DB. Hope you're well, mate. Also hoping for 3 points today. Get back to winning ways. Coming yours. Welcome into the chat anyway. Well, hope you're having a good day, Loftus Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you for the chat. Robert says, great shot. Listen, look. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, Robert. It's going to happen. Look, listen. When I saw it, I thought it was around, but then I was double checking. And then I realized, okay, cool. It's got to be Mr. Escudina. Right, clock sort up. Clears up the pitch. Kone holds it up to beat Tanganga. Go on. Daniel Benny. Oh, just a really weak through ball from Kone. Oh, Daniel Benny would have been in there. Unlucky. Cheers, Foley. Much love, much appreciation for that. Right. Clark Salter gives it to Jimmy, to Ronnie. Harvey Vale goes down the middle. Really okayish ball, lucky. No free kick. Played on. Alright, it's a good play by Sheffield United here. Plays out wide to O'Hare. I think that is. No, it's not. Burrows it was. Sorry, my apologies. Burrows on the ball now. Get the ball back with Ronnie. Daniel Benny to Sato. Sato going down the left. Sees Escudina on the halfway. Escudina goes with a long ball straight to a Sheffield United player. Typical him. Kone started well, Robert. Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn. Robert with the big chats there. Jeez. Right. Sheffield United playing the ball and goes long. Jimmy Dunn gets the interception. It's going to be a throw into Sheffield. Just off the final third. Lee Thompson says no. Are you mean Kone started well, or are you asking if Kone started well? Robert in a good mood. W12P says. Coventry are winning 1-0. Haji Wright Chong. And it's going to be 1-0 Sheffield United. And that's probably why he's saying no. O'Hare scoring, making it 1-0. Lee Thompson obviously getting the goal before us. And yeah. Wham comes in after DB. Hope you are well. I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Unfortunately, we've just gone down 1-0 by Sheffield United. O'Hare. Callum O'Hare getting the goal there. Very slight tap in. Let's have a look at this again. I just want to have a closer view. I wasn't looking properly, so it's good play by Sheffield. And yeah, Robert, I'm not gonna lie, it's Escudina. Escudina not watching Chong. Shit defending yet again. Shit defending. And it's Escudina making the mistake. Allowing his player to get through. He's not watching his players, man. So Clark Salter and Escudina on their side. I don't know what them two were doing, but it's come off Clark Salter and lobbed over to Callum O'Hare, and just, I would have thought a player would have got to it, but nah. Right, we're on the ball anyway. Vale whips it in. Oh, just over Daniel Benny. Kone's on it. And he's on the box. Sato shoots and blocked. Varane plays it back to Ronnie. It goes back out wide to Morgan. Morgan whips it in. It's a perfect ball. And it goes straight to the keeper's hands. And then says, I hate Escudina. Just not good enough, Foley. Mate, just, listen, look. I don't know if watching a game. But for me, you know, I could be wrong. It might not just be Escudina, but the way it was played, Chong just ran through Escudina and he wasn't marking anyone properly, in my opinion. I could be wrong personally. I don't want to give him all of the bad credit. But, you know, Jake Cloxall and Jimmy Dunn should be talking to him in that back line. So, yeah. Sheffield United back on the ball. I did say it was going to be one of them games. Varane wins it back, but gives it back to Sheffield United on the halfway line. Alright, Sheffield's playing this really well at the moment. It's what they've been doing all game, passing it from wing to wing. It's what they usually do with Chris Wilder's sides. I generally will say this. I don't know if 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1 even works with this. You know, I got a funny feeling we need to just figure it out, man, as soon as possible. Right now, we have more defenders available than attackers, and in my opinion, possibly a 3 at the back might be best for now. Clark-Saw on the ball, goes long to Kone, who's going to be offside here. Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's called football. Robert, come on. 2 more goals, please, single tree. Honestly, I so hope it only ends 1-1 for you, mate. Sorry to say it. Oh, man. I'm losing my voice yet again. Jesus Christ. It's only 17 minutes and I'm losing my voice. I haven't even shouted yet. I've not even shouted. Come on, boys. I need to see some proper attack here, man. Are we doing this sit back shit and waiting for the ball to counter? Are we? Right now, I don't notice it. Escudina watching his player. Got the dried roasted peanuts out. Romeo, you... Is that... You meant come yours? Romeo, yours, Ram says? Oh, man. Nah, I haven't got nothing today. I've only got the Diet Coke and some cream eggs. And that's about it. So, yeah. Alright, Sheffield United on the ball now. Okay. You know what? It had to be O'Hare, one of my favourite talented players in the Championship as well, man. To score. He's always a threat to QPR. Tanganga shoots wide there. I really like O'Hare, man. I think he's a very... He reminds me of Ilya Share. I'm not even going to lie. He really does. Have respect for the tiniest of players in football, man. Look what Michael Owen was able to do. We are the home team and we are being pinned back. I think we're being more than pinned back. I honestly think we're being more than pinned back right now. Alright. Where's she going? Where are you going? Are you going? Yeah. That dog doesn't want to watch QPR now. She's had enough already. Alright. Chog on the ball here. Sheffield United on the wing with Chong. Oh, Esquidina, come on. Don't allow Varane to do everything. Just be a corner to Sheffield United right now. 2-0 full time. Both goals first half. Okay. Lee Thompson 0-1. I'm still going with 1-1. I am. I think personally we will score. But I just think it'll be a lucky goal, if anything. So yeah. Oh, it's a good set piece here by Sheffield United. O'Hare on the ball. Plays it back to Tanganga on the wide wing. Sato doing an incredible job defending. Why can't Escudina defend like that? Right, it's to be a throw into Sheffield United anyway. Pete says, I wish I was your dog so I don't need to keep up with this shit. Oh, she sodded off. She's gone. She's had enough. She can't deal with it sometimes. She knows when something bad's coming, so she gets out of the room. It's actually true, you know. It's actually very true. Alright, Tanganga on the ball. She's not come back in yet. Varane winning it back. Gives it straight to Sheffield United though. And here they go. Shot and Joe Walsh comfortable save. Alright. Come on boys. Can we get something sorted here, people? Let's have a look up. Head up. Southampton taking the lead against Sheffield Wednesday. Bree scoring again. That's 2 goals now for him in this week. I mean, come on. Oh, right. Cool. No worries. Right, Escudina calling for it. Oh, man. Shattered today. What we got to deal with. What was your 1-1 wham? My prediction was 1-1. Kone, oh, he just flopped it. Kone has. And Kieran Morgan sees Sato. Kone's missed it again. Oh my god, why are we playing Kone right now? Honestly, I knew this was going to happen. Clark Salter headed to Sato. Chong doing well there to keep the ball. O'Hare on the ball. Peck on the ball in the middle now. Out wide. This is bad, man. Look, we're being outplayed at home right now. Right, cleared away by Kieran Morgan. Kone, what are you doing, man? Drag Kone off, bring Collie on. I'll be right now, don't even bring Collie on. O'Hare is in here. He's missed it. How has Campbell missed that? Really perfect defending. Jimmy Dunn, come on, sort it out, man. Oh, this is so bad. They're literally... Oh, what are we doing? We're chasing the ball. Jimmy Dunn, what are you doing? You're not watching your... None of these guys are watching their men. Come on, man. It's not Sunday League football here. Stop chasing the ball and watch the... Oh, for God's sake. It's so pathetic right now. Really pathetic. What has happened to our defence? We went from up there to down there now. I knew Kone wouldn't last. Mate, right now I'm going to have a fucking go at Jimmy Dunn and fucking Clark Salter at the back in a minute. Jeez. Alright, Ronnie's headed it back to Joe Walsh. Alright, Clark Salter calling Escudina forward. Alright, Varane has dropped back a little bit. Vale sees Kieran Morgan, who's seen Kone. For God's sake, I'm gonna try and stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Kone's fucking doing me head in. We have no general in the back. You know why? We ain't got no Casper's Gorks anymore. That's why. Alright, Varane wins it back, and Escudina's hoofed it up there. Straight to a Sheffield United player. And what a touch from Burrows. Peck on the ball now, pushing up, looking for players. Sees Chong on the right wing. Oh my god, he's beating him. Sato, Escudina, come on. Well done, mate. Well done. Get up, get up. Keep... Oh, Escudina, what are you doing? Varane, Daniel Benny, out wide to Ronnie Edwards. Can we get an attack going here? Harvey Vale on the right. Daniel Benny calling for it. Harvey Vale in the box to Benny. Right, we've calmed it down a little. Benny on the ball. Plays it back now to Jimmy Dunn. Into the middle to Vale. Out wide to Ronnie. Back to Vale. Vale on the ball now. Ah, it's a shit pass. And we win it back though with Jimmy Dunn. Jimmy Dunn on the ball. Has a shot. It's blocked. And it's still with us. Harvey Vale on the right. Sees Kieran Morgan. Chips it in. Oh my god. Where's Coney when you need him? Oh my god. Harvey Vale on the ball. Vale shoots. Varane. No. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. That's a lot better. That's a lot better, boys. It's a lot better. A lot better. A lot better. Jeez, Ronnie has been the only consistent player over the last few weeks. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. I can't answer that. I genuinely can't answer. You might have got me there for once. You may have got me. I don't know. I'm thinking right now. I would say Madsen, but Madsen's injured now. I don't know if that's... I don't know. I don't know. Right. That dog's going nuts right now. Alright, cool. What's wrong with us? We're just not exactly doing great right now, man. Oh, good defending there. Clark Sower. Ronnie Edwards on the ball now. It's a good shot by Varane. Just over the bar. Alright, Kone's in here. Oh, it's offside. I really want to see the Kone that we saw at the start of the season. I really do, man. I really do. I think we all do, to be honest. As long as we keep Kone off the ball, we have a chance, Robert says. I just mentioned Kone and you fucking say that. Right, Chong out wide. What? Ball to O'Hare. Is he going to keep it in O'Hare? Yep, he does well. He sees a run from Burrows into the box. And Kieran Morgan, can he clear it out? Yes, he can. It's a stupid clearance, though. Kone on the ball. To Daniel. Benny, is that? Yep. Back to Sato. Kieran Morgan. Good play. Good play. Well played, boys. Well played. Varane on the ball now. Back to Joe Walsh. Only thing that's been consistent is our support for them. I would say, yeah, that as well. That as well. That's a good one, though. That's a very interesting and good point there. Hey, you're back. You're back, yeah? You come back, because QB are playing better now, yeah? You're going to check on. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the... Right, Sheffield's on the ball. Come here. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's the matter? What's the matter? Alright, Sheffield United lose it there. It's gonna be a goal kick. Alright, you go there. You go there. Watch the game. Why is Kone so poor today? Mate, Kone's been poor for more than today. Wham, more than today. Alright, Escudino on the ball. Come on, boys. Come on. Daniel Benny's giving it away here to Hare. Ah, so bad. Robert says, love the dog. How much do we miss Burrell right now? Listen, look. Like I said, I regret everything I said about him at the start. And I wish he was fit right now, honestly. Because that's our goals, man. That's where our goals are. I wish Kone was doing the same thing as he did at the start. But I don't know what's happened to him. Generally don't know what's happened to him. Yeah, the dog's got a nice coat on today. Alright, Sheffield United on the ball. Tanganga clearing it. And it's going to be a goal kick to Joe Walsh. Oh, man. Right, Julian calling his players. Come on, boys. Apparently Clark saw as a left back today. Are you mad? Right, Sheffield on the ball now. 30 minutes gone, 1-0 still. And it's just the same as Southampton, really. That's all I can say. Right, Tanganga on the ball. Oh, Escudina getting the ball back. Daniel Benny losing it now. Jesus Christ. Right, Sheffield. Oh, here we go. Counter attack. Campbell on the ball into the middle. Good defending there by Kieran Morgan. Millwall being pressed to North End. Wrexham are winning 1-0 against Charlton. Rathbone scores again. It's a free kick to win United. Chong going down. Don't know if that was, but yeah, okay. Yeah, free kick, free kick. I don't know what we were doing there. We could have just won the ball back instantly from that without even worrying. Right, it's gone wide. Right, I keep saying Wednesday. Right, Kieran Morgan clearing the ball out. Peck again on the ball, crosses it in. Joe Walsh, comfortable save. No attack, no straight attack there. Nick says Collie needs to come on for Benny. Ah, oh, man. I'll be honest, I think Benny's in the wrong position right now. Varane's giving it away. And here goes 2-0, Sheffield United. 2-0. Varane, what has Varane done there? What has Varane done there? Varane gave it away straight to Campbell. And Campbell finessing that ball from outside the area into the back of the net. Absolutely awful. Perfect defending there. I wouldn't say it was an amazing goal the way he's celebrating it, but okay. I wouldn't say it was an amazing goal. Yeah, Julian needs to change something here. Something's going wrong at the moment. Something. Look, Varane, what are you doing? You've just given away a ball there. It's a good shot. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a fantastic goal. It's beaten Joe Walsh completely. And the fans are going mad over it. Pete says, waste of a season. Absolutely appalling, man. Defending yet again, absolutely appalling. Varane clearing it away straight to a Sheffield United player, and it wasn't the best of clearances. And then just given to Campbell for a beautiful shot. I say that, but was it beautiful? It was a nice goal, right? It was a nice goal, I'll be honest. It was alright. But we gave him the chance for it. Again, getting punished for schoolboy errors, Nick says. Yeah, that was definitely a schoolboy error there. I agree with that. Injuries are shit, Pete says. It's life, man. It's how it is. It's how it is. I don't know what Julian's going to say at half time. It's almost half time, 10 minutes to go. Escudina on the ball. Varane. Varane, what you doing? I hate to say it, but maybe we should have just taken the money. Probably Foley. And listen, look, I wouldn't be surprised. At the end of the day, they would have been watching that game anyway. They would have had the full tape on the next day, looking at us for sure. That's what every club does. Similar goals conceded, yeah. Sato wins it back. Sees Escudino on the run, and Escudino gives up, and it's gonna be a throw into QPR. Well, there's the two. Just 2 more goals to go for a draw. Ken Reader says, are we shit? Perhaps we need a new manager. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. See, I can't sit here. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say that, because at the end of the day, listen, he's done well for us. He has. And this could either be 2 reasons. Players and injuries. Ronnie clears up the field. Escudina touched down nicely there. Clark Salter. Out wide to Sato. Sato's on the ball here. Clark Salter whips it in. Kone heads it. It's just a pathetic header there. Pathetic header. What's he done? Robert says, who? What? Julian? How's that not a free kick? Oh, about time. About time. Sato went down there. Tony? I was expecting the worst when Cooper was injured, but UTB. Mark Morgan says. Well, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Mark Morgan. Chris Wright says, I feel like crying. Robert says, yeah. Listen, look, at the start of the season, we was good. You know, we was really good at the start of the season. We had the players, we were doing really well, and then injuries started coming in, and it all collapsed. It did. Listen, look, I'm not going to sit here and say he's the greatest manager, but he's the best manager we've had for a while, and when it comes down to that, I always say, you know, you got to keep holding, see what he does. Listen, look, we never gave any grief about Marty Fuentes and what he was doing, you know. So, look, at the end of the day, you got to give it time. You know, he's been here for, what? Just over half a season. You know, let's see where it goes. You know, I'm not going to say we're going to get relegated, because we're not going to get relegated. I know that. I'm fully confident about that. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. Varane on the ball. Goes wide to Vale. Sorry, not Varane. Over the top. Whipped in. Kone. Oh, unlucky there. Yeah, B level, but we can't take any of these chances. What changes would you make, DB Wham? Well, right now I would say call it Kone. Oh, Kone unlucky. Change wise, Varane's not doing well. Varane would be a sub for sure. But I would just change that for the moment. I would change. I'd like to get Daniel Benny off the forward line. Can't keep going like this every season, Pete says. Bring Collie on, Foley says. And Sato's on the ball again now. It's offside apparently. Foley, get your boots on, mate, Wham says. Wham, I'm en route to the ground now, mate. Oh, man. Mate, I wouldn't want to play on that pitch, to be honest. That pitch is shit. Unlucky, come on. Listen, look, Kone headed it, right? And it was going top corner. I gotta say unlucky to that. Because it's very, very... when does he rarely get a ball like that? Alright, Julian sat down talking to Diarra. Give Smith minutes on the pitch. Dodger says, I agree with that 100%. Smith needs to come on as well. Forgot about he's on the bench. I would say go 3 at the back after half time. You know, personally, I'd say go 3 at the back. But I don't know. Listen, like, I don't know right now. I'm looking at this game. I had no confidence coming into this game. And yeah, you know, right now I would say 3 at the back. Personally, we need to put Ronnie, Clark, and Jimmy all at the back. With, if you're gonna keep Esquadina on, you know, cool, fair enough. On the left, right, Varane on the ball, plays it back to Joe Walsh. Right, it's cleared up the field. Vale heads it on to Kone, which is onside for once. Kone gets to throw him. Robert says jokes with the Kone unlucky thing. Alright, Kieran Morgan on the ball now. 1-2's with... Hey, Morgan, you need to run onto that. Alright, Sheffield United could be well in here. Clark sort of watching his man. Well, a lot better, a lot better. O'Hare into the middle to Peck. Peck shoots. Blocked by Clark, so I say again back. And he best clear it. Not fuck around with it. It's cleared it and it's gone straight to the Sheffield United player. Right. Sheffield with Chong. Plays it back to Tanganga. Foley says, yeah, we're 2-0 down. What we got to lose? Listen, look, I'd said this right now, man. Like, this game, the next couple of games going to be fucking unfortunate for us. I know we won't get relegated, but it's just we've you know, I think serious conversations need to have in the summer. Christian Nuri and the ownership with what kind of thing they need to do with fitness wise. Rich says up the blades. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for tuning in. Much love. Yes, 2-0 Sheffield United. They're basically doing what they wanted to do at home against us. Oh, for God's sake, Sato's been beaten there into the middle. Campbell on the ball still. Clark sort of watching him. Chong. Back to whipped in. It's ahead with the acrobatics. Kone calling for it. And it's going to get to him. Yep, Kone on the run here with the ball. What can he do? Daniel Benny's asking for it. Kone on his own. In the box. Jesus Christ, someone help him. There's no one helping him, man. Absolute bollocks, man. Alright, it's cleared away anyway by Sheffield United. Varane to Esquadina. Sato. Varane. Alright, Jimmy Dunn playing about to clock. So what? Coney is a joke, Robert says. Oh, man. Alright, it's gone to Joe Walsh. Jimmy Dunn now. Goes long. It's just straight to the keeper, innit? Oh, my God. I'd be honest, I don't see us scoring today. I generally don't see us scoring. If we're doing these stupid long balls and no one wants to chase it. Fucking hell, West Ham are getting battered 3-0 by Liverpool. Jesus Christ. Ipswich 2-0 now v Swansea. That playoff is going to be an immense one. Right, cleared away. It's going to be a free kick to Sheffield United. 2 minutes left till half time. Plus added time, obviously. I think only about 3 minutes will be added. 3 or 4 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised if we see fans leaving if a third goes in. Right, Tanganga on the ball now. Goes long. Clocks are winning it there. Oh, it's just gone straight back to Sheffield United. Fucking player. Oh, man, come on, boys. Yeah, we're just doing the same thing as we did against Hull. We're sitting back, just waiting for those counters to come and going from there. It looks like it. Is it going to be completed? I don't know, man. 2-0 down to Sheffield. It's going to be a hard one to get back from this. 4 goals total expectations. Single Tree says. What's going on? We need to Cook back ASAP. Crypt Cook's on the bench. He's on the bench, mate. He's on the bench. I think Colley's going to be coming on at half time, I'll be honest with you. It's a free kick to QPR anyway. 1 minute at a time. Whoa, okay. 1 minute at a time. Alright, he's going to have to make changes at half time for sure. Because he's going to get a lot of grief if this ends in a big 5-0 at home or something like that. Bored of this. Come on, you Ars. Dan Boy says. Harvey Vale with the free kick. Last chance of the first half. Come on, Vale. Whip this ball in nicely. Hulk smash that like button. 30 says, thank you. Much appreciate. Much love for that. Vale whips it in. Oh, it's just a fucking pathetic ball yet again. Varane. And that's half time. And there's boos in the stadium. Jeez. There is boos in that stadium right now. Damn. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Jeez, damn. That's crazy. It's gonna start happening. It is. If we ain't get results, I'll tell you that. That's fucking embarrassing once again, QBR Ride says. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I agree. I agree with you, man. It's not good. It's just generally really not good. Right, so, let me just put this on halftime. Right, so that's halftime. 2-0 Sheffield United. My thoughts on the first half? Absolutely shocking. I thought, honestly, listen, look. I get it. I totally get it. We have a weak side now. We have a weak side. I get it. But even if we're at home, I expect more attacks happening with even a poor side like ours at the moment. It's all in the obviously the statistics right now, you know. Sheffield United are kind of dominating this game with possession. Obviously they're passing this ball around wing to wing, they are, and it's not looking good. 60% ball possession for them. Apparently we have a better expected goal XG. I don't know how. We've had 8 total shots more than them. They've had 7. On target, we've had 1, they've had 2. So the 2 shots they've had on target, they've scored. Big chances, both have had 1. Apparently big chances missed has been us more. But the passing game is all going down to Sheffield United at the moment. Right now, our attack and defence has been shit. Our midfield, not doing great whatsoever. Varane was obviously the one that rolled into the second goal. The first goal, Esquidina, potentially could have been saved from defence if it was done better. But personally, just stupid mistakes, conceding again. But no decent attacks. You know, we've had Kone header a couple, but it's not been our day, man. It's not been our day. It's been really pathetic, really boring. I'm not gonna lie. You know, Sato's not involved. Vale is trying his best. Kieran Morgan, you know, he's not giving the ball away yet, which is the best positive thing that I could say right now, is that he's not giving the ball away yet. Yeah, I think Jimmy Dunn needs to start talking to his defence, see what happens there. But forward line, I think Kone just, Oh, it's just frustrating because I really like Kone, I really do, and I'm not trying to piss anyone off here, but I really want him to do well to the end of the season. I do. Um, so yeah, it's so bad. Um, Benny hasn't really done anything whatsoever. If I had to make the change right now, I would possibly go 3 at the back right now with QPR. Just because this defensive issue right now is not working. I'd personally put Clarkson or Jimmy Dunn and Ronnie all at the back. If we keep Escudino on, okay, cool. But he's going to have to play the left with Harvey Vale on the right. And then Varane and Kieran Morgan in the middle. And then he's going to have to probably play Sato in the middle and Benny and Kone up front. If he ain't going to make any changes. That is, no changes. But if he makes changes, if Collie comes on, then I'd possibly put Kone and Benny up front. I'd take Kone off and leave Sato in the middle. And go from there. But I believe 3 at the back must be best for us right now. So yeah. Fans got every right to boo. 100% agree. I agree with that, Foley. 100%. Every fan, even us, we you know, if you're at the game and you're not entertained, of course you can. Listen, look, I totally understand it. I'm not saying to go against it or what is going on and all of that, but it happens, you know. Robert says we have spent the first playing from the back and we can't pass it amongst ourselves. Kone can't hold a ball. Soto is non-existent. Varane and Morgan can only pass backwards, and we have 3 players. Nick says Benny very ineffective. Needs Collie to come on, and Smith needs to replace either winger. Ryan says Julian got to go. When was the last time we actually played well? Robert says on the bench. Ryan says there's a reason why we are one of the only teams to use 4-4-2. It's so useless. Nick says I would even change Morgan for Ronnie and put on Mbenge. Okay, Nick. Okay. Foley says we didn't play well and beat Hull. Then play shit. It boggles the mind. Wham says I'm not quite sure Julian out yet, but I'm not getting near it. I'm getting near it. Okay, Foley says Mbenge, Collie and Smith on for me. Adam says bro Boncone, man, he's so shit. Fair enough. How can you leave Mbenge on the bench? Robert says every year January February seems to go shit for us. Crucial injuries and weak squad punish us every time. I'm a Kone out handled the championship. He is a Division 1 player. Nick says DB Kone is trying his best, but he misses the link up for someone like Collie. Wow, we are bad. H Football says. Listen, look. Oh God, we got another message here. Crypt says, I'd rather us not go up this season. We're too far off the Prem level right anyway. But we have got a foundation now to build for next summer. We need a proper CDM next season to play with Madsen. Listen, look. For me, right, it's this simple, right? I'm this guy that when I see something that has done a good job, right? So for me, Julian Stefan has done a good job, right? I'm not saying he's done an amazing job, but he's done a good job for QPR. Now, this whole thing at the moment with the losses and the shit performances, can we blame it to injuries? Can we blame it to performance-wise in the sense of what's he doing tactically? Now, personally, the manager's done well at the start. Everyone loved him at the start of the season. But once the tough gets going, you know, he's going to get a lot of shit on his back. Listen, I'm a fan of Julian. I think he's doing an incredible job. Yes, we are shit at the moment. I'll admit that. You know, listen, look, Kone has not been on point. Like, you know, I personally, there's a certain way that Kone would only score goals. And ever since the change from where we lost to Coventry and then on to obviously Charlton and everything like that, Kone has played a different type of game, for what I can see. You know, if my setup is this, I don't like the 4-4-2. You know, I think the 4-4-2, if you're playing the type of game he's playing, the 4-4-2 doesn't work. You know, personally, for me, it's either going to be the 4-2-3-1 or the 4-3-3. But right now, I think 3-4-2-1 or whatever it is would be the best kind of thing that I could say right now. You know, we have a foundation. Yes, it's good to see that. But when people see high profile, people expect big things, you know. So yeah, you know, Roberts has said, please tell me what he's done. He's done more than what Marty Fuentes has done. He has, and that's the main thing. He's done more. Listen, if you go on whatever it is, Twitter, whatever, people do post the shit that he's done the same thing as what Warnock has done, the same thing as what DeCanio or whatever his name was, I can't remember. But yeah, he's done the same thing, you know. Yes, we're not the same team as the start of the season, but I'm not gonna sit here and say injuries or whatever. Yes, we have injuries, but we have still players there that can play, you know. I don't like the 4-4-2. I agree with that. I hate it. I don't think it suits the attack in football, you know. But I will never say Julian out yet until I actually see. So, for example, if I see the attitude of players like I did against Burnley last season at the end when we lost 5-0, then cool, I will start saying, alright, he's got to go. I said it from them for Marty Fuentes. I said, okay, Marty must be leaving. After that, I 100% believe Marty, it was more of a situation with a player than it was with the owners or whatever it was. I honestly think him and Madsen had a bust up. I don't know why. I just feel like that is the case. But personally for me, I think Julian has done a better job than Marty. He's done a better job than Nigel Critchley. He's done a better job than Gareth Ainsworth, you know? And it all goes down to Christian Uri as well with supporting him and the owners. Listen, but this is the thing. Neil Warnock was not Neil Warnock. Who's the bloody manager? Marty Fuentes was not a top manager. He was only known for what he was doing with Hamby. But look, right, I get the fact being that with Marty, he had more draws than anything, right? But no one was getting on his back, you know? No one was getting on his back because he was playing safe, boring football. And this is why Leicester fans were booing him and wanted him out of the club, because it was a boring football. And that's what he got for QPR, you know? And this is what I'm trying to say. Listen, look, you could hate on Julian, you say he's kick him out, whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't know any manager right now. You know, I'll put his perspective like this. If you say, if I say this right, if Julian goes tomorrow, right, you got to remember, whoever we bring in has to be adequate and able to basically survive us, keep us in survival. Right? And I honestly say, if say for example he does leave, say for example he gets sacked tomorrow, we will get relegated. I'll tell you that. We will get relegated. 100%. I'd rather keep him right now till the end of the season and see what he does till the end of the season, and then instead of bringing someone in as interim or whatever right now. Because I'm telling you right now, if we sacked him, we get relegated. It's that simple. There is no one out there that can save us. Because people are going to put names Sean Dyche and shit like that. Okay? But Sean Dyche don't want to come to QPR. We can't afford Sean Dyche. We can't afford certain managers. It's that simple. You know, there's no one out there right now that we can grab. Brendan Rodgers won't come to QPR. It's too much money. It's way too much money. Way too much money. So that's what I'm just saying. It's like, think of it that way, okay? What are we saying here? Kone can't handle championship. DB Kone is trying his best. Maybe I'd rather us not go up this season. Oh, we've seen that. Listen, we're not going up anyway. It's that simple. We're not going up anyway. I don't see us going up whatsoever. We're not making playoffs. I tell you that. You know, the performances, until the performances improve a lot better, when I see it improves, then I can tell you right now. But right now, with how it is, top 10 is basically what I want to see, and that's it. Yeah, maybe sign Cole Wooten for 7 million from Stockport County striker. 7 mil on that. Jeez, please tell me what he's done. We look weak. We 100% look weak. We're shit at the moment. I'm not disagreeing with you. We look shit at the moment. Foley says I'd still stick with JS. Injuries and performance have been not what we wanted, but the players have taken responsibility as well. Robert says the French only know one way to run, and that's backwards. Adam, we couldn't afford him. 4-for-2 was nice with Burrell. We're missing his pace in behind. Bad. Julian in. Crip says top manager. Let's not forget his CV. Cuba Ryan says he's far from a top manager. Listen, if you're talking about Julian as top manager, he's not a top manager. Listen, look, just because he's managed two teams and gotten them into in like really big football, right, in the European stages, right, doesn't mean you're a top manager. It means you're just very good at what you're doing and understanding how to get a team into the top 6 or whatever it is in that league. Listen, like, the French league is a lot easier than what we're doing in the Championship. The Championship is a difficult league. You know, if anyone thinks the Championship is an easy league, it's not. It really isn't. You know, I personally will say this. You know, like Julian needs at least to understand the game, what's going on. You know, and yeah, injuries hasn't helped, but it's not helped us for 4 seasons. Right, we've kicked off anyway. Joe Walsh hoofing it up there. The only positive is that we don't live in Sheffield. Stefan been our best. Oh, hang on. Stefan been our best since Warburton. It would have been too good to be true. Dodger says to see us get playoffs when we were in relegation scrap last season. This season with progression. AB says so tired of backing him now. Our set piece and crossing are so bad. Amateur level most. What the fuck do they do all week? They do bad, honestly. I would love to see more training videos, but yeah. So yeah. Foley says I wanted Brendan Rodgers after Marty. Crip says he's developed some of the best talent in world football. He's definitely top manager. Robert says I don't think he was even close to Premier League football, so hopefully we don't make the playoffs. What I want to see is football. Yeah, I agree. Listen, look, I've already said this. We're not ready for Premier League. You know, I've stated it constantly, and even Foley can agree with me. I've said it. You know, I don't agree with it whatsoever. Personally, we're not ready for anything yet. Right now, we just need to build a team that could sustainably stay in the top 10 every season or top 6 every season and fight for playoffs. Until I see a better performance like what Warnock was doing, then I'll sit here and say 100% we're Premier League material. But we're not ready yet. We're clearly not ready. I don't want QPR being a yo-yo team whatsoever. So yeah. AB says if he was a top manager, he wouldn't be at QPR. He's not a top manager. I've already said this. Like, he's, you know, listen, look, I had doubts of him coming to QPR at the start, but when you start seeing exciting things, the playing style, you start to understand what he wants to bring to QPR. Exactly. AB QPR says back 3, Smithy on. Players and managers get found out in this league. Paul Smith on, yeah, defo not ready. Listen, I think we said Paul Smith's on. I think I missed it. I think I did see it. I'm not too sure. Did he bring on 3? Is it 3 at the back? Who came off? Escudina. Was it Escudina that come off? Let's have a look. It's Sheffield United on the ball anyway. Ryan Colley's come on for Benny. And Paul Smith off for Escudina, so he's gone 3 at the back, hopefully. Shot by Sheffield, and it's gone wide. Right, so it's probably... Right, we'll see it in a second anyway. listen, look, I'm not sitting here saying that he's the best manager in the world. I'm not sitting here saying he's the best manager in the championship. But what I will bloody say is the best manager that we've had for a while. You know, and if you want to get rid of that and see us struggle again, that's up to you. But this technically is a rebuild. You know, we're building again because of, you know, what Fernandez and fucking Les Ferdinand did to the club. So, yeah. Hey, listen, look, if you lot agree with what Tony Fernandez did and what Les Ferdinand did, then that's totally up to you guys. But for me, I personally think Briatore and Bernie Eccleston did a better job than them, even though they were kind of harsh with money, you know? AB says the football is just so bad. This team playing right now can play way better football than what they displayed first half. Hey DB, how are you? RWG, good to see you again. I'm good. Apart from that comment just killing me. I hope everyone's doing alright. Comment you asked. Big shout out to RWG, everyone, for telling everyone how they, well, being caring, I should say. Alright, Sheffield United on the throw anyway. This season is right off, but we don't finish at least 10th next season, then he needs to go. Amiri Ladri says. AB says, we just need a proven manager at this level. Every club Stefan has been, he's been sacked. Listen, look, like I said, let's give it to the end of the season. And look, at the end of the day, I've stated this, you know, we're not Premier League material. I stated at the start of the season, top 10 is the best thing that could happen to us. Playoffs, oh my god, who's getting sent off? What is going? Has someone been? What? Tanganga's gone down here. Absolutely ridiculous. Listen, look, I still personally believe Julian is a good fit for us, but sometimes when a manager comes in, sometimes he needs players that he can work with. So yeah. But injuries haven't helped either. And, you know, they haven't helped for 3 seasons. So, yeah. Can we salvage a draw out of this one? Foley says. Well, if we defend properly, 100%. Is it a penalty? Is it a penalty? Nope. Corner. Sheffield United. Probably not. He's given up after going 2 down. Right. Corner taken quickly. Varane clears it. Comes off a Sheffield United player. And it's going to go out. It's going out for a throw. And Sato, unless Vale has gone left back. I think Vale's gone left back, personally. I think it's still 4-4-2. I'm not too sure. We'll see now. Right, Jimmy done there. Right, it's gone long. Varane on the ball now. Gives it to Paul Smith on the run. Cuts into the middle on the right. Waits for Ronnie Edwards. Ronnie Edwards on the ball. Back to Varane. Jimmy Dunn. It's still 4-4-2. It's still 4-4-2. Alright, we've given it away. I don't know who that was. I think it was Jimmy. It's going to be a Sheffield United ball still. And Jimmy Dunn making stupid mistakes there. Coming out early. And Chong on the ball now. Shoots. Blocked by Ronnie. And Paul Smith on the ball now. Can he do anything with it? Paul Smith runs with the ball. Oh, he just lost it. Too much. Crip says it's his first season in champ and in England. Give the man a chance. And for QPR standards, he is a top manager for us. Zach says injuries is what he's ruined, has ruined us. Just look at our bench. Nothing else JS can do. But says, is Burrell even going to play again this season? I'm not sure, mate. Listen, look. Burrell is obviously had a hamstring issue, and a lot needs to work on it, you know. I personally think he might make the end of the season, but I would say this: QPR need to stop saying players are coming back in mid-March or end of February, or you know, stuff like that, and they're not coming back. So yeah, I'd personally sit here and say right now, we won't see this new striker this season. I don't think we won't see Burrell, Madsen. So yeah. I understand we have a lot of players out, but he has enough players available today to play better football. Well, I don't know. According to Robert, there's certain players on this pitch right now that are not adequate. So I don't know, mate. AB, I don't know. I completely would say this. Apart from Escalina, Kieran Morgan, I would say pretty much every player. Yeah, Collie could have headed that there. Paul Smith on the ball, and it's going out for a corner. Other than looking cute, what does Sato actually offer? Sato is... Look, the thing with Sato is this, right? He has a certain playing style, and I just think he plays a lot better in the middle. He does. When he is under Julian Stefan. Honestly, I don't know if anyone... You don't have to agree with me, whatever. But personally, I think Sato plays a lot better in the middle. Personally, the way his performances are, he's a very creative player. He does score goals, and I think he just suits better in the middle for us. But he gets lost on the wing. I will say that. You know, he gets lost on the wing. Right, it's gone long. Ronnie Edwards whips it in. Who's in there? Oh my god. Kone, you need to be at that back post, seriously. It's a fucking cracking ball by Ronnie, and even Ronnie is letting you know why the fuck you're not on there. Oh, sorry about mama language, but seriously, it's so frustrating when you really like a striker to score and he's not doing it. Collie as well, man. What are you two doing? It's another corner, but it's still 4-4-2, I'll tell you that now. Alright, it's going to be a goal kick, I think, to Sheffield. No, it's a throw to Sheffield. Let's be honest, it's the injuries that have cost us this season. Burrell would have been a 20-goal scorer, no chair and no poke all season. Basically, now Madsen is out. I agree, Patrick. Listen, look, injuries have been a real problem with us right now. But when it comes down to these injuries, your owner or your owners and your Nuri, they need to be making sure that we have cover. It's that simple. Yeah. I imagine also made a mistake letting Field and Frey go. Frey is better than Kone. You love Frey. You so love Frey. Frey's killing it abroad. Frey's killing it with that team. Lee Thompson says 0-2. Never thought I'd agree with Robert, but Kone is shit. Oh man, it's so bad right now, man. It's so bad. QPR singing at the moment. Crip says, Patrick, mate, you need an eye test. Fuck's sake. We got a big argument going on here, jeez. Wow. Kone's headed it down. Collie's given up on that. Collie, come on, mate. You're better than that. I'm genuinely surprised that Kone's still on the pitch, personally. Listen, look, I get the fact that he's a big Kone fan, maybe, but seriously, you know, I'd personally have just taken Kone off for Collie. That was it. Would say he's shit. Literally every player is bad right now. I don't think he'll become good. Kone offside again, Robert says. Listen, look, I respect everyone what they say, man, honestly, but well, it depends on where they're coming from with it. With me, I am a fan of Kone, and I will say this: I don't think he's shit. I just think he's just being played the wrong way. It's just he's being played the wrong way. You know, I totally understand what everyone's saying. Obviously, you know how he is at the moment. But I'm just gonna stick with my own opinion, which what I can see with my own eyes. You know, yeah, I agree. He's playing shit at the moment, but personally, I don't think he's shit. I just think it's the fact being being played in a way where he can't play. That's what I think. You know, yeah. Brown Kone, polar opposition. Pretty sure Kone is also playing through an injury currently. I don't know if he's playing through an injury currently, but he's got that strap back on his knee, I'll tell you that. You know, Collie, to me, you know, I think Collie plays better on right or left, but, you know, I just don't think any of our players could play as a two up front. You know, like I said before, I think two, if you're not scoring goals, why are we playing two up front? Robert says, I think a trip to the opticians is in order. Maybe, possibly, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll book one in. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe my eyesight might need improving. I don't know. Right, Sheffield United is just going to get worse for us now because their star man has come on. Hamer. The one that probably scores goals. Oh, he looks like Chair as well. Jesus Christ, he's put weight on Hamer as jeez. Mate, it's fucking thing. What football's on tonight? On other news, have you seen how fast Collie is on FC26 DB? No, I haven't been on FC26 in a while, to be honest. I've been playing other games, I'm not gonna lie. I would say this. I think FC26 has gone downhill, and I don't like it, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of it anymore. Whether that's I'm bored of it, I'm not too sure, but I just generally am not a big fan of it anymore, so yeah. Obviously this is bad. Robert says, why are we playing two up front? Because I'm in your book there, Robert. For starters, I agree with that. I don't know why we're playing two up front. It's not like we're scoring goals. I just wanted to check what was the games tonight. Sheffield United's going to be a goal kick to Joe Walsh. So it's Leeds Man City tonight at 5:30. Not bad game. Wham says you get used to disappointment when you support the Rangers, but I love this channel, Community DB. Cheers, man, Wham. I appreciate that. Listen, look, I've been. Listen, look, I've seen worse days at QPR. Look, Robert's probably seen worse days than me at QPR. Listen, look, Robert. I obviously wasn't fully aware of the era of QPR when the before the Briatore and Eccleston took over. But far as I got told is that was the worst era of QPR, you know, with a family-owned company or family-owned that was in charge of QPR at the time, who basically fucked up the club financially. So yeah. Before looking at the management, the club needs to look at why players keep getting injured. What is JS supposed to do when half his bench is that is 100%. I mean, I agree, man. Honestly, listen, look, I say this, right? I get the fact being that Julian has developed young talent, but the thing is this: there's no. The only talent that's coming out of QPR right now is either Sutton, Collie, but we're talking about players that have gone up to be, you know, big winners. You know, I don't see Collie being a Ballon d'Or, you know, Ballon d'Or winner. I don't see Emerson Sutton being a Ballon d'Or winner. You know, I don't see any of them, but I do see them being a very significant as a type of player which goes on to a bigger team, you know? No, I meant, listen, Robert, when I say scenarios, right, I don't mean how the fucking team are playing. I meant how the club is doing. There's been worse scenarios than this, man, honestly. Listen, if this is the worst you've seen QBR, oh my god, I've seen QBR much worse than this. Doesn't anyone remember Ian fucking Dowie? Doesn't anyone fucking remember fucking Mark Hughes? Don't anyone remember fucking Harry Redknapp? Don't anyone remember what's his name? Paul Hart. Like, these are the managers that fucking did fuck all for us. Alright, Kone's giving it away here. So yeah, free kick to QPR. So it was going down here. Listen, look, I've watched QPR, or you know, like I said, I had a season ticket for crying out loud, and the stuff that I've witnessed, you know, it's mad. You know, I've gone to watch reserve games. I've gone to watch Angelo Balanta in reserve games. I've gone to watch fucking so many players, man. Honestly. Crip says these QPR fans were born yesterday. I don't care if you was a Sunday League team. I still support us. Listen, look, I took this. Oh, Jesus Christ, that dog. Hang on. Give me a sec, people. Give me a sec. Hang on. Oh, sorry about people. Sorry about people. Listen, look. For me, at the end of the day, listen, look. I've experienced QPR games worse than this, man. I've seen QPR get thrashed. Was it 5-0? I can't remember. At home at Middlesbrough. You know, I've seen worse games. I've seen us play worse games than this. Hayden's on the pitch, by the way, just to let everyone know. I didn't see. Cook's on. Oh, crossed in. I'm missing a bit of information here. Hang on. So, Varane did come off for Hayden at the 60th minute. I do apologise. I didn't catch that. Sheffield United brought in Andre Brooks and Hamer for Campbell and Chong. So, just give you a shout out on that. Hopefully we score when you're good, Patrick says. Well, if that happens, fucking hell, that's not good, is it? Oh, here they go. Here they go. Oh my god, who is he? Oh my god, it's gonna be 3-0, isn't it? No, he's hoofed it over Brooks has. What an idiot. Oh my god, what a donut. Yeah, like I said, I've seen fucking QPR in worse scenarios. Like, anyone remember Leroy Lee fucking running right against QPR? Yeah, man. Just I don't know. Look, I'm not supporting his performance, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's still 4-4. I see Vale at left back at the moment, so yeah. Maybe you should have done that at the start. Vale at left back. Alright, Brooks, I just missed that completely. Alright, QPR making a sub. Don't know who's coming on. It's not Steve Cook, I'll tell you that. Right, it's gone long. Cleared away by United. Paul Smith, how's that not a free kick? Come on. Yeah, it's a free kick now. Jesus Christ, come on. So this is what I hate, man. Paul Smith, like, gets fouled so much, right? And What is he doing? I don't think he's playing three at the back, because what I'm seeing right now, it's not three at the back. I'll have a look again and see and check, but for what I'm seeing right now, it's definitely not three at the back. Right. It's Vale with the cross with the free kick here. Paul Smith has made a big impact. I'm not gonna lie. If you support QPR, this is par for the course. Right. Whipped in. It's Vale and it's comfortably saved. Let's have a look and see what I can see. Right. Hamer. Vale winning it back now. How's that a free? This linesman, oh, Jesus Christ, this referee is shocking. How is that a free kick? It's so bad, man, how you're saying that's a free kick. At least the pitch looks a lot better on that side. I just noticed the pitch looks better. Alright, Amadou and Bengue coming on now. Clarksall coming off for Amadou and Bengue. Right, I really need to see what the formation is, because I don't know if it's 4 at the back still or 3. Alright, we'll see in a second once we get a good glimpse. Jimmy Dunn trying to get Amadou on side, or the correct side I should say. Alright, it's going to be a free kick for Hamer. Just Harmer. Is it Harmer or Hamer? It's Harmer. Whipped in. And Kone clearing it. It's Tanganga. Oh, Kone's done well there to win it. Jeez. Right, it's going to be a throw into Sheffield United though. Jess can't spill the same old comments after the game. He needs to get firm with his players. I agree. Patrick says, one day brilliant beat Leicester 4-0. Next day we do 7-1 to Coventry. Yeah. Thumbs up, Patrick. Yeah. Yeah. Mate, listen, for someone to say last week and say it'll be a different performance this week, well, clearly, well, it's different in the sense of the scoreline, I'll tell you that. We haven't conceded so much. Kone's gone down here. Sato. It's a free kick, Sheffield United. Come on, Julian. Just do something. Come on. 2-2 would be lovely right now. We're 70th minute, 20 minutes to go. Come on. Do we really want to lose this? Well, right now we're looking like it. Yeah, it's 4-4-2 still, mate. It's 4-4-2. I'm seeing Vale, Ronnie, Jimmy and Mbenge with... Hey, oh, Paul Smith. Go on, Smith. Go on. No. What are you doing shooting for? Look up. Oh, my God. What are you doing? Don't. Oh, for fuck's sake, Smith. Oh, man. Fuck's sake. What a ball by... Who was it? Morgan. Yeah, great ball by Morgan. A great chip over by Smith. But what are you doing shooting like that for? Take your time. It's so bad, man. He just rushes it. That's what it is. He just rushes it. Just needs to... just control the ball and look up, man. Yeah, we are. I agree with that. We do look like a desperate team right now. I don't know what the formation is, to be honest. It looks like 4-4-2 still. Why is Cooper not playing for Sheffield? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I think he got injured. Alright, and Bengue wins the ball back, runs on. Sees Paul Smith on the run, crosses it in. And cleared away by Fleck. Oh, Peck, sorry, not Fleck, Peck. For a corner to QPR. Patrick, who do you support, mate? Why? Crypt, Jesus Christ. Alright, come on, boys. Let's get a goal from this corner. We ain't scored a set piece in a while. Vale whips it in. Yes! And it's Coney! It's Coney! Come on! It's Coney! What? Oh, hang on. For what? For what? For what? Oh, man. What have you put your flag up for? I would love to know, because I couldn't see jack shit wrong with that. Offside on a corner! Oh my god. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What have you... What you've given offside? How is it offside? So what you're saying, Sato's in the way of field of the goal? Or Paul Smith? This is why we need VAR. It's so fucking ridiculous, honestly. The referee and the line, it's just so shit. It needs to be sorted out. You flagged for offside, and there's no offside for one. And you're probably saying Paul Smith has been interfered in play there of the goal when he wasn't. No, it's Pete. You have a good day, mate. No, it's Pete. Have a good day. All right, okay. Right, hang on here. Right. Right, so apparently Paul Smith is interfering with the keeper. Paul Smith's apparently interfering with the keeper. So looking at it, the Paul Smith was all up against the keeper. He was interfering with the keeper apparently. It wasn't offside. It was interference. Foul. Paul Smith on the keeper. So yeah. It's bad, man. It's so bad. That should be ridiculous, man. And Bengay heads it up forward to Kone, who chips it forward. Paul Smith on the ball, loses it. Alright, Sheffield United on the ball. Brooks into the middle. Yep. So bad, honestly, it's really bad. Alright, Sheffield United on the ball though. It wasn't. It was something to do with a foul on the keeper, not offside. It was something to do with a foul on the keeper. It's so pathetic, man. Honestly, it's so pathetic. We have shown fight, and that's all I ask. I back my team Gaffer traffic until the end. Crip says, I'm generally just shocked right now that how that's not how that's just been mistreated like that. That's just ridiculous, man. Honestly, ridiculous. Sheffield on the ball anyway. Ipswich are winning 3-0. Alright, it's cleared away. Alright, Sheffield United holding the ball in their half at the moment. We're putting a bit of pressure on them. Oh man, come on boys. It was a set piece goal as well, you know. Alright, and Benge doing... Oh, Benge's lost it here. Jesus Christ. Oh man. I'm gonna have to put like a buzzer on when I swear or something just to block it out. Who we got next? We have, I believe, a tough game. We have a tough game next against Middlesbrough on Sunday next week at home. Jesus Christ, it's another loss, isn't it? Yeah, fucking another loss. Then Birmingham away, Leicester away, and then Portsmouth at the end of March. Alright, it's a free kick to QPR. Gustavo's been booked. Yellow card on that one. Yep. All my days is correct. Honestly, it's not good, man. Yes, miraculously he says, "Oh right, yeah, we got like 8 players back from injury." I don't know, man. Fucking ridiculous, isn't it? I know MD isn't playing the game, but I honestly think he's also so bad. Hang on. Wait, was it? I know R&D isn't playing this game, but I honestly think he is also so bad. Don't think we should keep him next season. Can't defend 1v1 as seen against Blackburn and Southampton. Yeah, I said that. I listen. Look, I've said this. I think Davis was great at the start of the season when we needed him, but for some reason right now he's not been the same player when we got him. You know, would I say sign him next season? Hell no. I would prefer Julian to look at one of his players to bring in. Listen, look, you got to look at it this way. I think the reason as well why we won't sign him is because of Lakesh. I think Lakesh obviously is meant to be back soon. From his ACL. So yeah. What did they say? Lakesh was back in March or something, right? I believe. I'm back. Might as well finish this shit show. Pete doesn't know what to do, mate. Pete does not know what to do. Oh, Sato's won it back. Sorry, it's not Sato, it's Collie. How did I mix Sato and Collie like that? That's mad. Mayo Heng says 1 goal, please. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed. Ronnie on the ball now. What? He slipped. He slipped. Just play it back, yeah. Joe Walsh on the ball. Just go long. Yeah. Kone's gone to the floor and it's a free kick. I'm very surprised that is actually. Sheffield United commentators said it was given as offside. How the fuck? It wasn't offside. It wasn't. They're just stupid. Listen, look, I don't know what they're saying. They're just stupid, man. It wasn't offside. You can't be offside in a fucking corner. If it's that bad, that's mad. It was more interference with play. It was more of a free kick for interference. Whipped in. Keeper saves it. Would be typical Rangers to beat Middlesbrough next week. It would, to be honest. Right, Ronnie heads it back to Joe Walsh. Well, I hope everyone's looking forward to tomorrow's live stream with the match reaction, because this is pathetic. Oh man, I generally am lost for words. Lost for words today, man. Yeah, ball linesman didn't shake his flag for foul. He did offside thing. Oh, it's just dumb, stupid. I think Roberts left. I'm not too sure. And Ben Gate crosses it in, and it's gonna be a corner. Just waiting for the end of the season. I want Roberts. And Ben Gate just plowed himself into the fucking light system, whatever they call it, the boarding. It's bad when there's not a player that can really hold their head high with the performance. Listen, look, you know, this is awful, man. It's awful play. So yeah, for a spliff. Oh, it's a good corner again, but there's no one on it. Hayden hits it back to Vale. Oh, Vale, can he get to it? It's gonna be a corner. Throw him. Quickly throw. Oh my god, it's a corner. 7 minutes to go plus added time. I don't know how much added time it's gonna be. I would say I'll fucking do a hair challenge like what United Stranded, but fuck all of that, man. I probably won't even cut the hair. We will not win another match this season. Are we signing? Well, hang on. God, no one there. Are we signing injury-prone players, or do these lot just kick the fuck out of each other in training? I mean, that's a good question. Very good question. I can answer that. We just fucking don't know how to fucking do our fitness properly. Oh my god, Adamson's coming on for Sato. QPR, Sheffield 3-0. Liam Nicholson says. Shouldn't have signed Edwards. Defense is worse since he whoa. Nah, defense has been a lot better since he's come in. It's been a lot better. Listen, look. Recent games have been really let down, but that's because of performance-wise. Cooper Ryan says agree with Patrick. Jeez. Man of the match, I think, goes to Jude the Cat for watching shit in a costume. Players are sick of the mismanagement, Robert says. Patrick, just shut the fucking hell. Dude, relax, everyone. Relax. Jeez. Don't turn on each other. Don't let the players let you turn on each other. Jeez. Relax, man. Fucking hell. So it's too weak for the chat. Edwards is good stuff. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I have to get Foley in there to control the fucking chat here. Jeez. Fucking arguments are gonna happen soon. Alright, Sheffield United on the ball with Brooks on the run. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is it free? Is it free? Hamer on the ball. Joe Walsh actually saved it. Jeez. Jeez, okay. Walsh actually saved the shot there. Damn. DB, would you get rid of the frog or no? We are slowly edging close. No, I would not get rid of Julian. I would not get rid of Julian. Like I said, you get rid of him now. If you get rid of him now, I tell you this, we get relegated. We get relegated. It's that simple. If you're okay with relegation, cool. Sack him. Happy days. Because there's no one there that's gonna keep us up. There's no one there that's gonna keep us up. You know? It's that simple. I would say keep him to the end of the season and go from there, really. Listen, look, it's his first season in the championship. He's had a great start to the championship, I thought. We can't sit here and say he hasn't. He put us in the playoffs. We've been in the playoffs at the start of the season. For some reason, since Chair got injured again, and Poku got injured again, it's been a shambles. It's been a shambles. Cooper Ryan says Betsy will keep us up. Listen, look, Betsy, look, Betsy You know, to sit here and see, obviously, the game where Madsen scored at the end of the season, last season, I can't sit here and say anything about that, honestly. I'm not going to say Betsy or whatever, but listen, look, if you want Julian out, cool. That's up to you, but listen, look, at the end of the day, my opinion is this. For what I'm seeing this season, you can't hate on a manager for suddenly getting us into the playoffs and then injuries start coming in and performances go down, and then, you know, we're having shockers, you know? We were looking great until Boxing Day. Then we started to look a bit better in defensive wise. We did after West Ham game, and then now it's just we had so much more injuries into the squad, and performances have gotten worse. Because listen, he's improved the team in the sense of the quality of player that's come in, the playing style of right. Okay, I'm not saying now, but when he came in, when we was playing, the attack was so much better. All right, so I'll put it in perspective like this, right? My Fuentes was about controlling the game and playing safe football. Okay, when Julian came in, we was all about attack. You know, the defensive game, okay, was a bit terrible, but the goals and the wins were going in, and we were flying into the top six. We was, so you know that's how I see it. Right, Smith whips it in. Oh, I just missed. Since the subs come on, we are playing better. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, Robert. Listen, it's all about balance at the end of the day. It's all about balance. Look, right. In my opinion, is this, right? There is nothing you can do when it comes down to player quality, right? If look, Esquadine, right? If I agree with this, right? Esquadina, if we have a left back that's injured, is Esquadina gonna put him? Would I put Esquadina in replacement? No, I'd personally put Harvey Vale because I feel like he's the more experienced player. All right, 5 minutes at a time anyway. But there's so many things that we could talk about in this because it's more than just injuries, performances, management, whatever. There's so much more into this. Why we're shit. Why we're not playing well. You know? We have played worse football with him when we was the last time you enjoyed our performance. Last time I enjoyed the QPR performance was Coventry. I enjoyed Coventry. That was alright. I enjoyed Coventry. Coventry was alright. I'm not gonna lie, I actually enjoyed Coventry. That second half of Coventry was really good and interesting. Yep, down to 15. Listen, look, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. Listen, look, all you lot need to do, right, is whether you want to believe or not, totally up to you, but it's all about understanding what the next game is gonna bring us. I didn't say it was great, but the performance was better compared to otherwise. If we're talking about the best performance that we've had this season, it's probably... Oh, what's going on here? Fucking hell, Mbenge, what are you doing, mate? Jeez. Oh my god, what's going on here, man? It's just going into a fight. Fight this, fight that. Brooks yellow, Kieran Morgan yellow, just for fighting. Okay, cool. Yeah, if we're going by best performance of the season for QPR, I'll be honest, our best performance wasn't even a win. It wasn't even a win. Our best performance was a draw. Nobody can say we are not passionate fans. We are passionate fans. Who said we're not passionate fans? Listen, look, if you weren't a passionate fan, you wouldn't really comment, to be honest. In what, but everyone sees the club in different ways. But you know, for me as a football guy, you know, look, I don't see QPR. I see QPR in a position where they should be, if that makes sense. You know, it'd be great to see them in top 10, but it's just how it is. Yeah, I know, Crypt. I know. And Bengi, that's why I like him, Bengi, man. Hayden. Oh, Kone, for fuck's sake, Kone. Oh, man. Is Adamson playing up front or something? Kieran Morgan hoofs it up there. Alright, 1 minute to go. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of booing at the end of this game. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Listen, look, at the end of the day, I will say this. I'll back him. I'll back Julian until I see something. Until I notice something. So, yeah. Yeah, but look at the points, though, as well, Ryan. Look at the points. If we don't get top half this season, I'll be disappointed, especially with the investments. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. 100% agree. But majority of people are injured. What can we do? Every investment is injured this season. Joe Walsh, good hands. Just play out quickly, man. 30 seconds to go. And Benge on the ball. Benge gets dashed to the ground from Brooks. And here goes Sheffield United on the attack. Peck to Bamford. And it's blocked. Nice, Foley. You have a good night, mate. Don't get too aggressive with drinking. I'm joking. But we'll see next time, Foley. Have a good night, mate. Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in as well. Amiri, much prefer we build slowly and become a team that can get promoted and stay in the instead of just being a yo-yo team like Leeds and Burnley. I agree, Amiri. I agree. Avi says if we don't get... Yeah, I read that already. Oh my god, there's fights going on left, right and centre in this game. Just blow the whistle, ref. It's gone 5 minutes already. Jeez. Just blow the whistle. That's a sub. Thanks for the stream, DB Noise, Nick. And there it is, full time. So, QPR lose 2-0 to Sheffield United at home. Goals from... If I can find it again. Goals from Tyrese Campbell and Callum O'Hare. Big mistakes at the back there for the first half. Escudina letting them in the first goal for O'Hare to score on the back post. And Varane with an interception clearance, giving it straight away to a Sheffield United player in Peck, who saw Tyrese Campbell and squeezed in a nice little finesse shot against Joe Walsh in the first half, which was on the 33rd minute to make it 2-0. After that, pretty much very, very dead game, I would say. You know, on the stat-wise, ball possession, Sheffield United dominated the game. Momentum-wise, it's been pretty much even. Odd here and there. We got the expected goals we have. I don't know how. More total shots than anything, all of that. But yeah, shit game today. 2-0 Sheffield United. Not much to really say. We'll go everything in with everything tomorrow with the match reaction. But I think, yeah... a lot of people are going to question it, obviously. But I need to have a look at everything again. See what was going on in the game. And then we can go through it on the match reaction tomorrow. But yeah, for what I've seen today, very disappointing game. Very disappointing. We want to see better. I know we can do better. We've seen it this season. You know, the 4-4-2 just is a very frustrating formation that I watch every week. And I just hope, you know, what I'll say is this. you know, I just don't want no more injuries, and I just want to see players come back fit. And we need an attack again, and go from there. But yeah, let's have a look at the comments anyway. Nick says thanks for the stream, DB. Spot on Amir. Crip says cheers, DB. I'm heading out. Great stream. Norwich Ryan, have a lovely day, lovely evening. Patrick says 11 goals conceded in the last 4 games. How has Edwards improved the defense? Well, for example, when he came in, we were playing a lot better. So, you know, that's what I say. I'll go for it tomorrow. We have probably were lucky in the second half. There's some great. The subs did okay. It changed the game a little bit, but we just couldn't get it done. Pete says, cheers DB for staying with us and not leaving like me. See you later. Nice, Pete. You have a lovely evening. Enjoy your rest of the evening. Try not to drink so much. So yeah, nice one, DB. On the next. Noah's Crip. Thanks for tuning in. Wham says, thanks for streaming. Brilliant as always. Shit result. Brilliant stream. Thanks, Wham. Much love, much appreciation. Thanks for that, man. Thanks for the stream, DB says. No worries. Robert says, good luck all on to the next one. No worries, Robert. Thank you for tuning in anyway. But we're going to leave it there. I just want to shout out to all you guys for tuning in, and everyone that was tuning into the comments as well on the chat. Much appreciated, much love. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to. We'll catch you tomorrow for the match reaction. And peace out. Peace, love, positivity as always. And yeah, try not to go crazy tonight. So yeah, catch you on a bit. Cheers.